Hello everyone, welcome to FO Golf, the standard golf instructions. So today, in this episode, we're going to start getting into what I call the speed and distance control. Alright, hopefully if you guys watch all the episodes and get a better understanding what it is a golf swing, okay? Okay, so what is speed and distance control? Really what it is, literally means speed and distance control. Now understanding anytime when you're dealing with distance, you are going to deal with speed, right? You don't go, well, I'm going to drive somewhere, I'm going to need how many horsepower. You're going to be like, okay, well, I'm driving somewhere, I got 100 miles traveling distance, and what is my traveling time, and it's going to be based on miles per hour. So that's how you control distance. All right, so really speed means club head speed, but club head speed is produced by your your center rotation, which is your internal energy, which is, we've been talking about energy first, impact later, energy, centrifugal force, just short for energy for golf. So if I'm turning my body right now, I can understand what this speed feels like, but I don't know how fast this is going. So that's the reason why I would recognize the feeling of a speed from my body rotation, which is the golf swing, right? So what happened is, now we have been talking about a lot of technical stuff, a lot of mechanics. Today we're going to make it in a way where you can sort of jump to a next step. All right, so basically on the backswing we've been dealing with loading. So today I'm going to use the term called the stability. So once I create stability, right, so the next movement on the downswing is called the mobility. So I create mobility. Now obviously when you're dealing with mobility, you're dealing with the downswing sequence, right? So, which if you have hard time understand downswing sequence, please check out our previous episodes. Okay, just check out all the videos on FO Golf channel. You understand exactly what I'm talking about, right? So, stability, mobility. Okay, so when you create mobility, what happened is there's the third term is called pressure. Okay, so stability, mobility, pressure. Now why is pressure important? It's because when you have pressure, you will control the balance of your body. The correct pressure also would tell you and also would let you know what is the proper gauge, what is the output of energy. Okay, so I'm going to talk about pressure in the future episodes, really getting into very specific. Today it's just the first episode that we're dealing with what I call the speed and distance control. Okay, so when you work on speed and distance control, every club in your bag, well, for example, if you have a putter, isn't that funny? When you use your putter, you actually deal with many different distance. You don't just have one distance, right? Because when you go putt, you have all different areas, right? So same thing, really, if you look at it, each club in your bag right now, we don't have to be very exaggerated. All we have to do is, when you work on this stage, every one of your club, except putter, now obviously when you use your putter, you're going to be using it on a putting green, but every one of your club, including driver, you should learn what I called, or practice, 3 different speed. All right, so let me just show you what I mean by that. So first of all, I have a 6 iron. All right, so we're going to be dealing with 3 different speed. All right, stability, mobility, pressure. Okay, so I'm going to turn my body. So as you can see right now, that was a slow swing speed, and I'm going to do a middle swing speed, right? So I'm going to turn, stability, mobility. Now, the truth is that one may not be as fast, that fast compared to the first one, all right? But let me just go ahead and do 3 so you can tell there's 3 different speed, right? 1, 2, 3. All right. Now again, the truth is, you have heard that you saw me play a round of golf with just 6 iron. If you're 6 iron, you have a maximum distance, carry distance 170. You should be able to hit 169, 168, or 1 yard. And that's how you play golf. Golf is a game of not maximum distance, but distance control. Okay? So to work on distance control, obviously you don't have to work on, hey, you know, I need to hit 6 iron 2 yards. That's not what I'm saying. But you do need to have a different category. It means your body has to understand the range of motion that represents something. Okay? So let me show you. We're going to put the camera in front. I'm going to show you the difference in the 3 different speed. Alright? Alright, so right now we got the camera turned around facing the range. So I have some balls right here, right? So again, I'm working on 3 different distance with 6 iron. Okay? Alright, so now first let's go slow first, right? I'm trying to achieve maybe 75 to 100 yards in that range, right? There you go. Okay, right there, that was about, well, 100 yards. Okay, so let's keep doing that a little bit, right? Okay, same thing. About 105. So that was a slow speed. Again, you don't have to be very specific, but you do have to have a different range. So that was a 6 iron with, you know, slow swing speed, which my slower body rotation, less pressure of the muscles, right? And that went about 100 yards. Now I'm going to go about 135 yards. Okay, so this will be considered a middle speed, right? All right, so that right there, yep, 125 probably. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay, same thing, 125, right? So, and the truth is, if you watch me right now, you probably really cannot tell how fast the difference in the speed. But that's the reason why when you go to the range, you have to work on it so you know. Okay, and the truth is, like I say, 1 mile here, 1 mile rotation center, that's faster. Okay, the perimeter is faster. That's why guys on tour, even though they're not as big, you know, they're not very muscular, and they can swing through the ball goes long ways, right? That's the energy we've been talking about. All right, so now I'm going to just go to my full swing speed. Well, I don't know how fast can I swing with all this wire. All right, let's just try to do one, right? Oh, look at that. I actually shanked that one. I'm telling you, man, with all the wires. Let's do one more. Okay. There we go. So that right there, obviously, my 6 iron, I'm 5'8". My carry distance is about, I would say, 175 to 180 in between that. Okay. So let's do one more. There we go. All right. So that would be considered my, well, I don't like the word use full swing speed. The truth is, when you actually playing golf, you're always in control of the distance and the speed of your body movement. Now again, if I want to swing out of my shoes, which I'm about to do right now, I'm going to swing out of my shoes. Let's see what happens. Okay, but is that the correct way to play? Yes and no, because sometimes you may want to swing out of your shoes, but the truth is, you have to know what swing out of your shoes means. It does not mean hit the ball very hard. Okay, hitting and swinging is very different. But I will highly recommend you, when you entering the speed and distance control stage, work on 3 different speed, 3 different distance with every club in your bag, including the driver. Okay, I mean, the truth is, you're doing that with a putter anyway. All right, so let's do one more time where I'm going to swing out of my shoes. Let's see what happens. I'm going to swing out of my shoes. All right, so hopefully that 6 iron carry about 180. All right, so If you guys have any questions, let me know. Send me an email, okay? So thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.